Hello. This is a set which is on binary logic. Let's see what it says. The city crime branch receives reports of a burglary, a murder and a dacoity. Okay, so you have three crimes which are being committed: burglary, murder and dacoity on the night of 1st November between 11 p.m. and 12 midnight. Okay, the superintendent of police, SP, swung into action immediately and arrested six suspects: Ranga, Billa, Shamsher, Mallu, Kittu and Danny, and interrogated them. The police knew that each crime was committed by exactly two of them. Okay, the six suspects provided the following answers. Okay, so each of them has given some answer. Okay, from experience, the SP knows that the first and the second statement of each suspect, that each of the suspects spoke, was false. Okay, so this is false, this is also false. Okay, and the third statement was true. So each of them, this is false, this is false, this is true. So this becomes pretty easy now. Now this actually becomes like a clubbing sort of a set. Okay, now we know whoever says that I was with this guy or I was with this guy, he is telling a lie. Okay, and this part is true, which means I know Ranga did not commit dacoity. Similarly, Shamsher did not commit burglary, and so on. Okay, now we also know that each crime was committed by exactly two of them. Okay, so let's try to find out who was with which one and see what then we can find out what is the crime which was done by them. And once you do, you can answer the questions. See, there is no cannot be determined, so we can answer all the questions which are there. Okay, so let's try to club Ranga. Now Ranga says I was with Shamsher, so Ranga cannot be with Shamsher, and Danny. So Ranga cannot be with Shamsher or Danny. Where else is Ranga mentioned? Cannot be with Mallu. Okay, cannot be with Kittu. Okay, so and Danny is already gone. Okay, so he cannot be with Shamsher, he cannot be with Mallu, he cannot be with Danny, he cannot be with Kittu. So Ranga has to be with Billa. Okay, so option B. Okay, what else is left? Okay, now Shamsher says I was with Danny, which is false. Shamsher cannot be with Danny. Okay, Shamsher cannot be with Mallu. So Billa is already clubbed with Ranga. So Shamsher has to be with Kittu. Shamsher has to be with Kittu. Okay, and who are the last people? Shamsher is done, Kittu is done, Ranga is done, Billa is done. Mallu and Danny are the third pair. Mallu and Danny are the third pair. Okay, now let's look at the crime. Let's see how we can see which crime they have committed. Okay, now Ranga says I did not commit dacoity. Okay, Ranga cannot commit dacoity. Billa says I don't know anything about burglary, so Billa did not do burglary. So between Ranga and Billa, they did not do dacoity and burglary. So they have to be the murderers. Okay, they have to be the murderers. Okay, Shamsher and Kittu. Between Shamsher and Kittu, they have not done the burglary. They have not done the Shamsher and Kittu. They have not done the murder. So they have to be the dacoity. So the last one will be burglary. Will be Mallu and Danny. Now we can answer the rest. Who were the murderers? Murderers were Ranga and Billa. Who committed the dacoity? Dacoity was Shamsher and Kittu. Who was involved in burglary? Burglary was M and D, Danny and Mallu. Okay, so that was actually pretty easy to do.